Hey everyone, and welcome to today's Explainer. Today we are diving headfirst into a comprehensive guide on a really classic piece of software, WordPad. We're going to explore our source material to uncover what this tool actually does, figure out how to navigate it, and then, the best part, we'll tackle the chapter's interactive quiz together to see just how much we've learned.
Okay, let's dive right into our roadmap for today. We'll kick things off with getting started, followed by parts of the window and typing and editing text. Then we'll cover saving and exiting before jumping into our quiz quickfire questions, and finally our quiz deep dive questions.
All right, Section 1, Getting Started. So what actually is WordPad? Well, according to our source material, it's a word processing program designed specifically for creating and modifying documents. Now you might be thinking, isn't that just Notepad? Actually, it's a major step up. The text points out that instead of just basic, plain text, WordPad gives you a whole toolbox to edit and format your files. That means you get to do fun stuff like change fonts, play around with font styles, alter the color of your text, and even insert pictures right into your document.
And getting there is incredibly simple. It literally just takes 3 deliberate clicks from your desktop. First up, you click the Start button to open your main Start menu. Second, you navigate over to and click on the Windows Accessories folder to open up its submenu. And third, you just click the WordPad option. Just like that, boom, your new document window springs open, totally ready for your ideas.
Moving right along to Section 2, Parts of the Window. And this brilliantly illustrates your new digital workspace. It's kind of like a command center. Right at the very top, you have your title bar, which shows the name of your document and houses your minimize, maximize, and close buttons over on the right. Just below that on the left side is your quick access toolbar, super handy for speedy saving and undoing mistakes. Now, that large area you see stretching right across the top, that's called the ribbon, and it's neatly divided into tabs and groups of options. Below the ribbon is your ruler, which is absolutely essential for aligning elements. And of course, that big, beautiful blank white space is your working area. Oh, and notice down in the bottom right corner, you've also got a handy little zoom slider to get a much closer look at your work.
Now, inside that big working area, there is one tiny element that acts as your anchor, the cursor. It's that small, blinking vertical line. You really never want to lose track of it because that blinking line tells you exactly where your text is going to begin the very second you strike a key on your keyboard.
Okay, Section 3, Typing and Editing Text. So once you've typed a few sentences, you're probably going to want to reorganize them, right? Understanding the difference between moving text and copying text is absolutely vital here. Moving text changes its location entirely. We do this by using the Cut option to delete the text from its original spot, and then we paste it to drop it wherever our cursor happens to be. Copying text, on the other hand, creates a complete duplicate. You use Copy to grab the text and Paste to replicate it somewhere else while leaving the original perfectly intact. The text highlights this distinction as a really crucial one to remember, and I'd bet good money it's going to be on the quiz later.
Now, what if you want to make your text actually look attractive? It's super satisfying. First, you just select the text by dragging your mouse right over it. Then, up on the Home tab, look for the Font group. Here, you have dedicated buttons to change the font face, which is essentially the style of the text, the font size, and that little A with the color bar underneath, that lets you change the text color. It's just a really quick, easy way to make your words pop with bright colors and larger sizes.
Section 4, Saving and Exiting.
To secure all your hard work, you simply click the File menu on the far left and then click Save As. A dialog box pops open, basically asking you where on your computer you want to store it. You just pick your location, type a name into the file name text box, and hit the Save button. And here's a kind of cool fact from our source. WordPad files are always saved by default with the extension .rtf,
which actually stands for Rich Text Format. Once everything is safely saved, you can exit by going back to the File menu and clicking Exit, or just hit the Close button way up on the top right of the title bar.
All right, Section 5, quiz time. Let's do some quick-fire questions.
We are going to kick things off with a lightning round of multiple choice and true or false questions straight out of the textbook. So think fast, lock those answers in your head, and let's see how you do.
Okay, let's see how you fared. First, the multiple choice. The brain of the computer, that's the CPU. The TV screen part, that is the monitor. To change the location of text, we use cut and paste. The font group lives over on the Home tab. And to exit, you first click the File menu. Now let's look at true or false. WordPad contains fewer features than Notepad. False. No way, it definitely has more. The Maximize button is used to close. False. The ribbon consists of tabs and groups. True. Copying creates a duplicate. True. And you exit by clicking the Save button. False again.
Great job on that lightning round. Now let's test your memory of the interface itself. Can you conquer the fill-in-the-blanks challenge using our word bank, cursor, title bar, working area, ruler, and cut?
Now, what's really interesting about this is how it directly tests that mental map we built earlier. The top bar showing the Windows title, that's the title bar. That small blinking line, the cursor. We align elements using the ruler. The blank white space is our working area, and the option to delete text when you're moving it is the cut option. If you nailed all of these, your mental map of WordPad is absolutely spotless.
Section 6. Quiz. Deep dive questions. First up here, we are matching the functions of our interface tools. Let's read through the perfectly matched pairs just to really cement these in our minds. Number 1, the title bar matches with shows the title of the window. Number 2, the cursor matches with small blinking line. Number 3, the ruler is aligns the elements. Number 4, the minimize button shrinks the window down to the taskbar. And finally, number 5, the close button simply closes the opened window.
Next is the short answer challenge. Let's say someone walked up to you right now and asked, "Hey, what exactly is WordPad?" What would you say? And more importantly, how would you explain the difference between moving text and copying text?
Well, here are your definitive answers. WordPad is a program useful in creating and modifying documents, offering tools like font formatting and picture insertion. And as we solved earlier, moving text means changing its location entirely using the cut and paste commands, whereas copying text means creating an exact duplicate using the copy and paste commands.
Finally, let's put it all together into an application question. So our friend Deepak has typed some text in WordPad, but honestly, it looks incredibly dull and boring. Based on everything we've covered today, how can he make his text actually look attractive?
Here is the exact rescue plan for Deepak. Step 1, he needs to select the dull text using his mouse. Step 2, he's going to click on the Home tab to access his formatting options. And Step 3, inside that font group, he can change the font face to a much more fun style, increase the font size so it's super easy to read, and pick a vibrant text color. Deepak's document is officially saved from boredom, and that wraps up the application section.
We have thoroughly explored the basics of WordPad and totally conquered the chapter's exercises. So, my final question to you is this. Now that you hold the keys to font styling, moving, copying, and saving in rich text format, what unique, colorful document are you going to create first to test out your new skills? Go open up WordPad and start experimenting. Thanks so much for learning with me today on this explainer, and I will see you in the next one.